Well, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's good to see you again. Thank you everyone for joining my stream. My name's Poetentate, I go by Poe, and thank you all for being here to watch me play Honkai Star Rail. So.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
Oh, good luck with your
strive.
recording. But thank you for the lurking anyway. But yeah, it'll take me a minute to get started anyway. But, so an update for everyone who hasn't been here in a second. I am Equilibrium level 3, though I am already maxed out at 50. That happened the minute I got up to level 3. Once I ranked up, I went straight from 40 to 50, and I had experience left over. So we'll see if the same thing happens from 50 to 60. Though I have heard with the new update, that'll be coming in the next patch, which I think happens either like later today or tomorrow, actually, that they might extend the Trailblaze level to like 70 or something. Like they'll extend it so that it's not the current one. I've also gotten more character material limits, went up from 3 to 4 now, which is great because it also finally, I'm guessing these two unlocked once I started the third world's exploration. And it's so nice because I am always out of these two, so I'm definitely taking advantage of that. Let's see if there's anything else I haven't done recently. We will be able to start off the stream with a poll, and it'll be the last poll on Losha's banner, I do believe, because I don't think I have anything else. I'm kind of surprised that these didn't reset already, but maybe they don't reset at the beginning of July, or maybe I already got them and I just wasn't paying attention. We're getting close. We're getting real close to being able to get to buy one of these 5-star weapons. But I have heard that some people are talking about that maybe instead of Blade being on the first weapon pull, it might actually be 5-star Danheng, and if it is, I'm in trouble because I have nothing saved. I was expecting Blade to go first, so I was like, oh, I'll have time to save then. Maybe not. One second. Hopefully the mute on my microphone worked for that and you all didn't get your ears blown out by me yelling. Let's see. Yeah, because there's only 2 days left of this, so it's not today or tomorrow. The update should be Tuesday for me. For those who are a day ahead, it'll be Wednesday for you. But yeah, so let's do, I don't have enough for single pulls, but I do have enough that we can do a weapon banner pull. And it looks like I'll need to make a new sticky note because I'm out of space now. So this will put me at 52. I'm not really super like I have to have this like I was with the Jin Yuan one, because I do have Locha's 4-star weapon, so I'm not like super I need it, but it would be cool to have it. So let's see, last 10 pull of this banner. Stream of Luck did not come through for us, but that is fine, which means we'll most likely be able to get the next person we pull's weapon since we're at 52. As long as we win the 50-50, of course. That is always the issue. Okay, Pela. We'll be able to superimpose that one. I don't think there's much else. Yeah, just the clear stage 12 of the Forgotten Hall. We are not quite there yet. Alright, so there's Payla's, and I do have it, and it's on her, so let's superimpose that. Perfect. All is well. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do. I think that about wraps it up, with like a little bit of maintenance. So still don't have any more daily quests, and we, this are the adventure missions, the single ones. We have part 2 of Serval's, but currently I am trying to actually get through the Third World's quest line, so we are still going to continue with the main storyline, no matter how much it pains me. And then when it comes to characters, I'm currently working on ascending and leveling everybody up to 60. So currently I have to Danhung up here in level 60s, and so I still need to evolve everyone else, or advance everyone else. But we're making good progress. This is much better than my Genshin account. My Genshin account, I got all of my main party up to the max level and just completely ignored every single other character, except for just enough level ups to get that first free wish. So the fact that I'm actually keeping everybody at about the same pace is very different. Oh, and then also I was finally able to superimpose 5, this one here. Unfortunately, potentially once Danhung comes out, I'll be kicking my Trailblazer off the team, so my only built character will be leaving, which is unfortunate. But Laocha is kind of pulling the entire team for me, so that's always good. Yeah, so that's about it. In the last one, we were introduced to Jing Yuan, or at least we were introduced to his hologram, but we did get to see him in person, and I am suspicious of his intentions. He seems very suspicious to me, because I still stand by the fact that I think that this entire situation is a trap to bring out Danhung back onto the planet. But yeah, that's about it. For this one, we are missing 5 treasure chests that we do not have yet. And we have this adorable little dog that we were given for the quest by Ting Yun. The much better version of Findy.
A few games of chess will lie.
Look at him! Oh, look at him! I need this as a plushie. Look at him. And he is helping us track down Ting Yun. Keep an eye out.
Did I just get scammed?
Probably, sir. Probably. Keep an eye out. Alright. A piece... Oh, that was fast. Good job, though, on getting your recording done. A piece of white name card with a bird spreading its wings at the corner. The card belongs to a Masticator Ting Yun, head of representation of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild, Whistling Flames. No doubt this is a tiny clue she left for you, or maybe there are more of them. Thank you for the, attention. I was just updating on what I currently, where I am in like the story and whatnot, and then so we haven't really even started on the quest yet. Let's see. Another one. A crumpled up packaging of a tea brand, Immortal's Delight. No, Miss Ting Yun, you can't throw trash even for leaving behind clues. No littering. Let's go over here just for exploration purposes, because I see a treasure chest. We have 6 of 11, now 7 of 11.
Looks good.
Oh. You picked up an invitation from the Club of 24. The invitation reads, the Club of 24, consisting of 23 people, is aimed to taste and set menu virtue and delight at the Garden of Gourmet every month of the 24th. No wonder someone has betrayed their club. That does not seem like it was relevant to the quest. So has the lockdown lifted? Why can I suddenly go to places that I wasn't allowed to go to before? Nothing has changed. Why am I suddenly allowed to run around? Go over here. The Foxians are really cool. But anyone who has read Modao Zushi, hearing Foxian consistently used 8 of 11 now is just really funny, because usually when they give Wei Wuxian a animal form, it's usually a fox or a what's the Chinese version of a kitsune? I can't remember the exact name of them, but they give him like a fox form, and so he's called Foxian in like the tags on AU3, so hearing it as like an actual species name in the game is kind of funny. Oh, the dog's glitching out. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, it's getting worse. Okay. The word is gonna come to me and I'm gonna blurt it out like when we're in like a battle or something. This place wasn't always known as the Petrichor Inn. What was this called? It was called the Cloud Striding Hotel for Travelers Near and Far. Go on, try saying that 10 times fast. Cloudy Hotel for Tattlers neary far. Cloud Scry Hotel. Luckily they changed its name then. Oh, he's glitching again. Probably because I'm not on like the set path, and so he's having a hard time.
How time flies.
Looks good.
Okay, that was most everywhere I couldn't go originally. So we're getting close. We need to find two more treasure chests. Jingling? No. It's gonna bother me now that I can't remember. One second, I'm gonna look it up. Fox Spirit in China. Huli, oh, it's getting close. My brain's starting to... Huli Jing, yep, Jing. Yep, he's usually one of those. Completely unrelated to what we're doing, but my brain was not gonna let it go until I thought of the word. I hear the treasure chest. Oh, there it is. Alright, one more treasure chest and we'll have found everything in this area. I still cannot investigate these sparkles. It's only near boxes too, so I'm curious if we're gonna have like another trash can moment.
Guaranteed delicious.
Vending machine. Can't go that way, apparently. Might be where the last one is, if it's not down here. Oh, I see it.
I have this one? Oh, actually, that one.
Looks good.
That should be, yep, 11 out of 11. Nice. Alright, we can get back to the quest now that my treasure seeking has been fulfilled. A refined pendant of a fan in the shape of a koi, but is left alone in some forgotten corner of the street. It's said that in the culture of the Xianzhou fish represents affluence. You vaguely recall that you have seen the pattern of fish swimming around each other on the fan of Miss Tingyun.
Miss Tingyun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
Alright, little guy, lead us to victory. I'm gonna
Cocktail wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Oh, there she is. You gave us Deeting, so all is forgiven.
You found me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
Everything is forgiven now that I have Deeting.
Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights
What
here.
are those? What is this? This looks concerning. What is this?
The Lawfu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course, the silver lining is I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
Truly the mood of the truly the mood nowadays is just like as little work as possible where I'm still getting paid. All is well.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Tingyun. I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines.
But Madame Yukong told you to do it.
Playing the Madame Yukong card, are we? That's not very heroic now, is it?
I didn't say I was a hero. I'm a trailblazer. There's a difference.
Besides, the Madame Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception.
That's fine. I've always believed in you don't need to outrun the bear. You just need to outrun the other people nearby. And that also includes you.
I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Deeting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I also understand that though. They're just like, I do what my job description tells me to do, and I don't do a little, even an increment more.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun.
My man from Honkai, from the original Honkai game, who is a slave to capitalism, being like, fully understand your issues.
When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you.
Before Deeting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
I'm very concerned about my internet because I just saw the internet like have an issue for a second. I'm like, oh no, because I've had some other issues with the internet both prior this week, and I'm like, oh, please don't die during my stream. All right, so this is the new area. Yeah, I just saw the little like spinny do, and I've had that a few times. Thankfully, it's never been in my stream earlier this week, and I'm like, oh, don't do this. Don't do this. So we have 10 treasures and a warp trotter. So let's start with this puzzle first. I did not mean to reset it. Why is it Q and D? It's such a... There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love the appearance of the star skiffs in this area. Looks like these are my tips. But yeah, if I suddenly disappear, it's because my internet just cut off for unknown reasons. Just fair warning. I don't know why our internet is so bad. I feel like every Twitch streamer says this, but we have like the best internet package that our provider can provide. Like, I should have literally no internet issues.
Here, there's thunder!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Do you see anything, D-Ting? We end up leaving the area.
Keep at it.
Oh. Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Keep at it.
Oh, I don't mean to hit that.
Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary sword.
He's got a scary sword. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I was thinking like those blocks, I guess they're growing, the star skiffs. I don't, those blocks concern me. I don't know why they creep me out, but they do. I was thinking her webs more than her sword. Also, wait a minute, doesn't Kafka use guns? I thought she used guns, not swords. Guns in like her
Look, D-Ting found a strange chest. And there's a handprint on it.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move. Stay alert, all of you. We could be walking into a trap.
Alright, can we all appreciate Welt's voice, please? Just give it a moment. Mother Kafka, your child would like to have a hug. Please present yourself in an orderly fashion. How could you leave your poor 16-day-year-old son alone with these strangers? But yes, no, Welts, I am always all over the voices.
I know. Let's go and have a look.
But yeah, I'm always all over the voices in this game. The Trailblazers is really nice. Welts is really nice.
Rules are made to be broken.
Welt is just such a fun character to me because he has so much backstory in like the other Honkai games. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you look up Honkai, I think it's like Third Impact or Third something.
Smells something. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka.
But in the other games, like an update or a rerun they're doing recently has like Welt in an idol outfit.
Where are you going, benefactors? Our priority now is to find anything that could lead us to Kafka.
You mean I can't explore? Did you just teleport me? Where did you teleport me from? Like, where was I? Oh, I was going out this way, I think. That was so much more jarring than anything Paimon's ever done to me when I've been exploring.
The dead return!
Well, that was effective. Good job, Losha.
Reach the end of the story in your
Anyway.
own way.
Do these things not look concerning? Like, this would not be like... You would see this in like a mad scientist lab in any other game, and then it would be like the concerning thing where they're like growing monsters. But I'm pretty sure they're just growing the star skiffs. But like, is this not creepy looking? It's very creepy looking to me.
I know. Let's go and have a look.
The game's like, stop exploring and do the quest. I'm over here just like, can I not do both?
Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick.
Is that a monster right there? Like in this corner? I think it is.
A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Not a monster then. That's a monster down there though. Alright, now I can go over there. I couldn't go over there earlier because of plot reasons, but I can go over there now.
I'm with you.
Let's wait and see.
Repay!
Is that all? Rules are made to be broken.
Conflict is pitiless!
Mara struck.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Literally cannot. There we go.
Here, this thunder!
Is that all?
Trifling. Receive divinity.
A will forged in ice
Losha putting in
never
the work
falters.
to keep everyone healed.
The dead return!
Pretty much, I see other people struggling with Gepard in like the simulated universe.
Show no
and I'm
mercy.
like, you know how you defeat Gepard in the simulated universe? You fight using Gepard because Gepard on Gepard violence is the success for
Conflict is
winning.
pitiless! A miracle! Here, this thunder!
Is that all?
Mortality means forever.
Rules are made to be broken.
Conflict is pitiless.
Well,
Show no mercy.
since Friday, there's not really been too much exciting things that have happened. I did almost accidentally unhinge, like, so when I was younger, I used to be able to, like, pop my jaw out of socket and then, like,
Forged in ice.
or
Never
just
falter.
unhinge my jaw and then put it back in pretty easily until one of my, like, dentists was like, please don't do that because eventually you might not be able to pop it back in and that's going to be really hard to fix. And painful. And so I stopped doing it for like a very long time.
Is that all?
I just realized that since he's Mars struck, I'm gonna have to defeat him twice. That's gonna be very irritating. Considering how high his defense is. But yeah, so I stopped doing it, but occasionally now I do it not on purpose like I used to when I was a kid. Because I'll be yawning and then I will literally like feel my jaw starting to unhinge and I'm like, oh, stop, don't do that.
A will forged in ice. Never falter.
The only other thing is I told you all that my current day job is a little bit more physical than I was expecting. So I'm back on like the job hunt for a new day job. But I won't quit my current one until like I have a new one in hand, and so I applied for one. Really would love to get it.
Here,
Very hopeful to get it. I apparently like applied just in time before they closed applications too. But I have seen that they're like, oh, I don't have to fight it twice, or I already defeated it the first round, just wasn't paying attention.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
The game really wants to push me forward, being like, stop exploring and go and do the actual like main quest. And I'm over here just like, no, I think I'll just keep exploring. But yes, I would absolutely love it to be able to get the job I applied for. But I can also see why a lot of people who want to leave their current jobs have such a like hard time also applying to other jobs at the same time. Because it took me
here to get Deeding on the move.
Yes. I understand.
Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Because it took me like 4 hours to customize my cover letter.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident or on purpose?
She left notes. Yes, I think she did it on purpose.
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list.
Ooh,
a fugitive
noodles.
that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows.
I've been also kind of wanting some ramen, but ever since I've like the combination of going to Korea and then the fact that there are ramen houses in the area, I'm like so not as interested in home cooked like instant noodles. So I'm like, I have to go out to an actual place and eat noodles now.
Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Time restraints in video games when they don't actually give you like a countdown is so funny to me, because I could stop and then I could spend the next like 5 days like I usually do when it comes to streaming the main quest versus what I do throughout the week, and like it doesn't matter because it doesn't actually have a countdown. Oh, it's an elevator. Those things are so creepy. What is that? What is that? That butterfly looking thing. Oh, it's one of those goldfish, right? But yeah, I can definitely see why some people would like have such an issue being able to look for like a new job while also doing their current one, because it took me like 4 hours to customize my cover letter and my resume for this new job and then fill out the application that they had on their website for it, where you have to like, oh, it's blocked off, can't get to it. Because anyone who's been applying for any job knows they're like, upload your resume and then put all of the information that's on your resume into this separate thing. And it's the same thing with like your cover letter and stuff. And so if you actually want to, instead of like spamming the just like the quick apply on LinkedIn, if you actually want to like sit there and customize everything, it's gonna take a while. And then if you want to be, if you want to prepare and like fill out interview questions so that if you get called, get like a phone interview without any warning beforehand, to actually be prepared in advance, also takes a lot of time. Because that's what I'm working on currently, is just interview questions.
Never falters.
Yeah, I would love to get that. The only issue is I would have to move in a very short period of time if I end up getting that job. Which the moving itself is not the issue for me, it's just the getting like a new apartment and all the stuff that comes with moving that would be the problem. But as they say, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We're still first waiting to see if we even get an interview. Which we hope to get, definitely. Alright, so I probably need one of these cubes. No, that one was right. And then... there we go.
There was more than met the eye.
I love D-Ting. Look at him. He's a treasure. Oh. Text message? Oh, that's a big wall of text. Okay, I am the president of the Hexanexus Secret Society. We are called the Hex Club. The Hex Girls? Scooby-Doo, anyone? Have you heard of the Hexanexus? I have posed this question to countless people. Those I have eventually begun to learn about it were saved by it, were moved by it, and became inspired by it. There are innumerable masterpieces in the Artisan Commission, but never have there been a piece de resistance that symbolizes the artistry and workmanship of craftsmen until the Hexanexus disrupted the status quo. To us, the Hexanexus represents the heart and soul of craftsmasters and the original intent of creation. Only with such a soul can one begin their first step on the road to mastery. We who still walk the road of an inevitable experience joy and sorrow, but as long as the Hexanexus exists, we can look at the future with hope and smiles. Our society's goal is to spread unforeseen joy and passion to all people in the world through the Hexanexus, to fill life with curiosity and euphoria. With utmost respects, the Hex Club. Where did you get my contact info? That's not important. What's important is that we found you. We notice you have engaged with our Hexanexus devices multiple times and have taken the treasures from the chest. That is our treasure chest. Did it have your name on it? Right? You say it's your treasure chest. Have you any proof? I knew someone will try and lie their way out of it. We wrote our names there. You didn't read it properly, did ya? You know, we can report you to the Realm Keeping Commission. However, us Hex Club is a reasonable organization, I promise you. So as long as you continue to play with our Hex and Nexus devices, we won't make a report. Also, if you complete all the Hex and Nexus puzzles, we will present you with a lifetime member to the secret society. This is blackmail! I can continue to solve the Hexanexus, but will I be able to continue taking the treasures? Of course, that's part of the publicity budget. But here's a warning, if you want out, you'll have to reimburse double. For as long as you continue to solve the Hexanexus, you'll be our brother from another mother. Hexanexus forever. Keep playing with the Hexanexus. We'll be in touch. I don't think you want to be the brother of my mother, because my mother is Kafka, and, she bites. Then again, I also, wouldn't mind being bitten by that particular spider. If you... I'm not gonna finish that. We're just gonna ignore I said that. Anyway. What's this one? Okay. Let's see where we're at. That's blocked off. All right, let's all be honest here. We could jump this. We could make this. D-Ting could make this. This is not an obstacle. I hear a treasure chest. Is it behind this barrier? I think it is. Not right now. I am busy, Lucifer. I will get on the game after I— oh my goodness. Was not paying attention to the map saying where the enemies were.
The dead return!
AoE for the win. We love AoE in this household.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Oh, there it is.
Another chest, another handprint. Has this woman got nothing better to do?
I mean, I'm just as bad because I'm searching around and finding them all, so you know.
A little cheese for the rats in the maze?
Rats? Oh, she's playing games with us. I hate her.
Can we at least be cats? I'm not a big fan of mice in the rodent family. Evil. Quite literally, evil. Look at it. A Scarsift seed contains metal materials, biological materials, and a jade abacus that carries genetic data. The genetic data will ensure the seed grows into a visually appealing starsieve instead of a piece of installation art. It looks evil! It's like, oh, we're gonna combine. And it also just admitted that it's using like biological data plus metal to like grow something. That can be taken in a very bad direction. There are quite a few movies and animes about that, I'm sure. Trigun is a good example that's pretty popular right now. Alright. Quest says we should go that way, so I will, of course, go in the other direction. Oh, another cube. Alright. That'll be easy enough. Just... I did not mean to rotate myself, but we'll take it. And then here, and just... There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, how are we doing in the map function? I couldn't get over there, right? It was blocked. Was that the part where I wanted to jump? I think that is. Was that the part I wanted to jump? Or did I just miss a section?
The scent. Where did it go?
Ah, when the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice.
Mother, you have returned.
It might mean the tables have turned.
She's so gorgeous.
Kafka.
Can I have more
These
backstory?
Cloud Knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do to them?
Can I have background information on why the, like, outside of the, like, the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express are both fighting to take control of the Stellarons? Like, I want a backstory to explain why they have beef with each other outside of just they're both trying to get Stellarons. Like, what exactly have the Stellaron Hunters done? Outside of take, like, the vigilante approach to killing Stellarons, while the Astral Express tries to take the more legal, moral route. Like, where's the beef coming from? I want to know. Inquiring minds and all that.
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you?
Why does she suddenly have, like, a southern drawl? Like, you know all about it, honey. Yes, mother.
What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
She's trying to instill a sense of distrust amongst us. But yeah, I want the tea. I totally agree. I want to know.
Let's go.
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder. This ends here.
Time for the...
Show no mercy.
At least I don't have to fight them twice.
Don't let her escape!
At least I don't have to fight her.
What? Not so fast.
Alright, now that I can talk, at least I don't have to fight them twice when they're not Mara struck. Okay, we got a shortcut. Where is this? Let's go back before I lose the... Oh, okay, there's the shortcut I was looking for. I was like, it is the block. It continues to look evil. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. I have apparently a tough fight to do.
I'm with you.
I commend.
Let's wait and see.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Alright, we'll start off with shields. Because March definitely had like way more venom in her voice than is appropriate for someone who's just fighting for resources. So I definitely want to know what they did to the Astral Express crew specifically. And also, if they have such beef, why would the Astral Express crew, outside of making sure I just don't implode since I'm a container for a stellaron, why they would accept me onto the Astral Express so easily.
Is that it?
Stretch. Rules are made to be broken.
The designs of these goldfish are both cool and very disturbing to my brain.
Show no mercy.
I like them better than the monkeys, though. The monkeys just straight up make me ill. Darn Mara struck in their Gepard-esque ability to respawn.
Conflict is pitiless.
But that's so annoying for people that I'm battling, where they're like, oh, we finally defeated the tank, and then it just, my Gepard like respawns with half his health. Must be very annoying.
A little goes a long way.
Okay. Can I move these blocks in any capacity? Because it's just in the way. You can jump this. All seriousness, you can jump that.
A little goes a long way.
What? Oh, it's that crane you have to follow. Has been taken off of standby and is now heading towards the pickup zone. Logistic route plan. Please follow the side crane closely to ensure regular operation. Why does it spin around me? Makes it annoying to follow. Oh, I guess this one is the one that reminds you that there's like a shortcut you can make. Let's see, only 4 out of 11, 4 out of 10 chests? Really? I feel like I've opened way more, but maybe just the ones that have to do with puzzles, I guess. Okay.
Forged in ice, never falters.
I have to record TikToks after this. That would be fun.
Here is thunder.
It's always fun trying to. For some reason, the TikTok filters just do not pick up my face, which is kind of surprising because it's based off of like a human face, but I guess a VTuber face is just too virtual looking for it to count.
Show no mercy.
So sometimes I have to do really janky stuff when recording to be able to actually get it to work with my model.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Rules are made to be broken.
hear a chest somewhere nearby. There it is.
Take it, if it's to your liking.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Alright, now, for a second time, this is not Pokemon. We can fit through these slats very easily. Look at this, Losha, without even like trying, can pretty much almost squeeze through there. I could boost you over this wall. You could climb on top of this and go over the wall. There's a variety of ways, and yet we are still continuing to go around as if we do not have the use of all of our limbs. So are we trying to climb onto this and then drop down? Alright, I was about to be like, this would be the first time we'd be able to drop down in a game. Oh, I see. Over there it blocks it now. Okay. Oh, I see what we need to do. Yeah. Okay, to get that big chest, I need to... I think that's what I need to do. We're slowly but surely. Why can I open this one, but I can't open the one that's down there? Why can't I open this one? Unable to central console at the moment. But I can open the other one? I can go through this one, no problem. Whatever. Some of these puzzles, I'm like, oh, instantly, yes, I understand immediately how to do this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Other ones, I'm like, nope, we're gonna be sitting here for a good half hour.
Made to be broken.
Everyone, get your popcorn. We're gonna be here a minute. Make sure you have drink enough water. You have some bathroom
Battles
breaks.
are chess games. No two are alike.
Okay, console. What does this one control? Star skiff embryonic phase. The biological materials in the shape of branches work like a nest which gently support the starts of seed. The later looks like an egg waiting to hatch. They just are making these things creepier and creepier sounding. Oh. Alright, anyone who's played Genshin, Inazuma is a nightmare when it comes to puzzles. Like, straight up, some of them are just something I would never be able to solve on my own, no matter how much time I spent on it. I only would be able to solve it if, by pure luck, if I didn't look up how to do it. Some of those ones I was just like, I'm not even going to attempt to do it on my own. I'm just gonna straight look it up from the get-go. Like those ones where you have like the cubes that you have to light up, and you have to light them up in a certain order and a certain like set of and like a certain set of sides. Oof. Oh, okay. Let's get this one in position. There we go. Yeah, I was happy to have more puzzles than Mondstadt and Leeway, but Inazuma was too many puzzles. Subaru was like just right when it comes to puzzles.
More than met the eye.
In both like difficulty and also the amount. But I was also just burnt out from exploring Inazuma and Enkonomiya that I just did not want to even look at. Oh, another cube. Even look at the puzzles in Inazuma or do any of the exploring. And with the new event, the Mirage, I am finally back on working on puzzles. Or doing exploration, which I haven't done in a while. See, like, these cube puzzles are just not For me, those are pretty easy because I've always been like a visual person, and also my parents just straight up gave me a Rubik's Cube when I was a small child, and then that was like my entertainment when I was at the airport, was trying to fix the Rubik's Cube. So I'm quite familiar with the box puzzles. I feel, are we gonna have to fight Kafka? I feel like that's where this is leading to, is that we're gonna need to fight Kafka. Oh, hello. I haven't seen that kind of monster before.
Bide your time and time your attack.
How are we doing with puzzle, with treasure chests? Oh, only 2 more, and that monster is one of them, so... Well, we still have quite a bit of this map, and we only have 2 more of the maps here are quite big. Like, there's a lot of areas. Alright, what are you? What are you? Oh my goodness. Give me a second.
I commend you.
Let's wait and see.
Make sure I'm actually got some buffs before we fight this thing, since it apparently is one of the strong monsters. But yeah, so the Viridian Mirage, which is the current event as of this live stream, definitely not when this video goes up, in Genshin, and I'm actually like trying to find all the chests and stuff in it, not because I really want to, though the added bonus of getting tickets so that I can get Kaya's outfit is of course a big bonus in my opinion, because I love what they did with Kaya's outfit. But it's also because my guy is getting a rerun. The whole reason I started Genshin and then even got on this path to starting to even think about streaming Zhongli being my favorite. I think I've talked about this before. People have talked about when Fontaine releases that he is going to be one of the banners that reruns. They don't know who runs with them. I've seen like a few different options like Tartaglia and some other things. But definitely Zhongli is a rerun, and I know as the game progresses that it's gonna get like reruns are gonna get more scarce as they introduce more characters.
Never falters.
And so I want Zhongli. I want C6 Zhongli. I have him already. He's like C1, but I really want C6 Zhongli because of his healer skills, because the team I want is, my main team that I eventually want to set up is Zhongli, Kazuha, Alhaitham, and Diluc, and I want to C6 all of them. The hardest of those will probably be Diluc because he's random, but I already have him at like C3. Diluc is a very possessive husband. Anytime I'm trying to get a male character, a new one that I don't have already, like Ayato and Alhaitham, whenever I lose the 50-50, I usually lose to Diluc, so I feel that getting C6 Diluc will not be too hard. Watch, I'll never get Diluc ever again now that I've said that. My biggest issue is I like to pamper my Diluc because he was my first 5-star to come home, and his weapon refuses to come home. I've lost the 50-50 to a bunch of other weapons. I cannot get Wolf's Gravestone. I am so mad. I have Diluc, I have like C3 Diluc, I have his outfit. I just want his weapon so my pampering is complete, that his full like ensemble is available, but it just is not happening. I sometimes wish that there was a way that instead of like the gacha mechanic, I should just straight up pay for some stuff. Like if they had a menu that was like, would you like to pay for Like you could pay like how $15 to get this 5-star weapon. I would. I straight up am that much of a simp for my D-Luke that I would just pay for his weapon so that I could have it. Like I did for his outfit. I was so excited for his outfit. Especially when it came out that it was going to be the first 5-star outfit. Though I will admit, just having bought it and used it, that it's not really worth the amount of money that you had to pay to get it. I will admit that. I didn't buy it outright. When you get like the monthly pass for Genshin, you get so many like of the other coins. I don't know what they're called in Genshin right offhand, but it's like these guys. You get so many of these when you buy the monthly pass. As you can see, you get like the Stellar Jade 90 and then you get these things. It's the same thing in Genshin, and so these skins you buy with this coin. And so from having monthly passes and playing the game for almost like 2 years, and then I never used these, I had enough that I could buy his skin just with these. So if you buy the monthly pass, that might be a good way to get skins if you don't want to just outright pay for skins, because it feels less like you're wasting money. Oh, she's stopped. Oh, the game's like, nope,
Welcome,
you can't
Astral
leave.
Expressers. Looks like you caught me.
I love the details on her outfit. We wouldn't be... the way I've been playing this character is he's not aggressive at all. And he doesn't hold any ill will against the Stellaron hunters, so, you know.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
What is keeping her sunglasses up there, and why do they look so bad? These sunglasses are usually pretty good, but like, what is keeping them on her forehead, and why do they look so terrible?
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
March, what is the tea? Why are you so angry at Kafka?
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Lawfu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late. Ready? Feeling a little dizzy?
Alright, let's get ready to rumble. What did she do to my Gepard? Oh, she's not letting him use his...
Let's make it quick.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
See you later. Zoning out. I can help.
Receive divinity.
You have my gratitude. A will forged in ice never falters!
Not so fast.
Okay, so she has her sword. I saw her use a gun. And then she also has her spider webs. She has a variety of weapons on her person.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
There's no time to lose.
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
I underestimated you.
And she also uses grenades?
Let's make it quick. Hope you're prepared.
Follow my charge. Show no mercy.
Ready?
Just a scratch.
How does that feel?
Nothing major.
Okay. Okay, so that's her ability, is you're dominated and you can't use your ult when you're dominated. But if we do restore
What is it we're waiting
with
for?
with Locha, it should debuff
You have
him.
my gratitude.
Yep.
Let's go.
So I shouldn't have to deal with the debuffs now.
Zoning out. Not so fast.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Okay, no one needs to.
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
Something for everybody.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
Oops.
It'll heal more than that.
Alright, anyone need the debuff?
Rules are made to be broken.
Huzzah! Oh,
Finally.
she has a.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia.
It looks like she was waiting for her.
Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6
When?
charioteers.
When? When? Going to write it down so that I can say it properly. Fushun. Okay.
Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand.
I love her color palette, though.
What the actual heck is she saying?
Even my synthesia can't make sense of what she said.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the stellaron hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
What is the tea? I really just want to know, March.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well.
Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The stellaron hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
March has a point. But also detaining her here would also be hard if there's not other people available, but she also has proven that she can kind of like cast a spell to mind control people, so also having other people involved would also make it worse. But either way, we shouldn't delay, so we'll go with the middle option.
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
But Kafka was obviously waiting for her, so there's probably something she needs to get at your Divination Commission, so you're probably just walking her to the place she needs to be, that she wouldn't be able to break in on her own.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff.
That sounds like Silverwolf's like hand in it, if I've ever heard.
Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
The connoisseur appreciates the artistry and the layman enjoys the show. This must be the quantum entanglement you hear about in stories.
That's been out of fashion for hundreds of Amber eras.
I am 16 days old. Let me be.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
Self-important much? Okay.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
I see we got some brown nosing here. All right.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
What about Kafka?
The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you. I offended someone again.
She's just annoyed you won't trust her. Well, someone had to put her in her place, you think? Two of these are very aggressive.
Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her promise, that's all.
No, I agree with you. We don't know these people.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
As icy as Dan Hung. Speaking of, we've been running around this entire time. Hopefully we encounter Dan Hung soon before someone who recognizes him does.
I don't know how to deal with people like that.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
Do we still have D-Ting? Oh, when did we lose D-Ting?
My dad is an ace pilot. He finished
No!
the Gray Sky route in 12 parsecs.
Terrible, awful, a betrayal of the highest order. When did we lose D-Ting? Baby, no!
Hey, fancy seeing you here. If you're bored, you could go and find the messenger from the Divination Commission.
I'm like, where did our child go?
When we confronted Kafka, she seemed certain that Fu Shen would show up. The leader of the Stellaron Hunters is called Elio. No one knows who he is or what he looks like, only that the Interastral Peace Corporation calls him Destiny's slave.
Alright, I'm gonna make a bold statement. What would be really funny, because in Genshin Impact, right, we have the two twins, and whoever you're not playing is going to be the person who's in charge of the Abyss, right? So if you play Aether, it's gonna be Lumine, or if you play Lumine, it's gonna be Aether. What would really be funny is if Elio is the other person that you don't pick in this case. Like if you pick Kalis, it's gonna be Stella, or if you pick Stella, it's gonna be Kalis. That would be funny, as if it's the other twin of the Trailblazers. That would be funny.
It's said that he has the power to foresee possibilities. According to Herta, the corporation believes Elio can see the temporal branching of infinite possibilities, which is very much like being able to predict the future.
The other possibility is that it could also be us, because I'm still of the belief that the Trailblazer is some kind of like a relic that's modeled after the original god Trailblazer that died. And so that's why the gods always react to us in the simulated universe, because we are something like an echo of the original trailblazing god. And so Elio could also be something similar.
In fact, it may even be superior. If the rumors are true, every seemingly meaningless action taken by the Stellaron Hunters may actually be a choice based on those possibilities, which would include what they did to you.
I'm different. I have free will. Is that all I am? A future variable? Well, she stated that we were needed to bring about the best ending, or the best possible future to the universe. And so everything essentially that they do to us is supposed to help us grow to get towards that best possible ending, at least according to their visions. We don't know if those visions are good or not. But we can't do anything about it, so...
That's good, but be careful. Maybe the stellaron hunters showing up is a sign that they're trying to change the future.
My creation is a sign that they're trying to change the future, I'm pretty sure.
Back to the matter at hand. Kafka. Yes, it's strange for a fugitive to give themselves up, but a fugitive who can see the future? For her, perhaps that was the way it was always going to be. But is she really as calm as she seems? The future holds almost infinite possibilities, after all. I suspect she has proof that she has nothing to do with the stellaron crisis. Or perhaps something is supposed to transpire during the Divination Commission's interrogation. Something that would allow her a window of escape.
I'm still thinking this is all a trap for Dan Heng. That they needed to get Dan Heng back on the ship for some reason.
Why did the Stellaron hunters go to such lengths to bring us here? What is the future that Destiny's slave sees behind this course of action?
Welt is deep in thought.
My dad is an ace pilot!
The nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Oh, is that a Xianzhou motto or something? First the Skyfaring Commission, now the Divination Commission. They're all so secretive. The General's the only friendly face here.
Yeah, and he's playing good cop, bad cop with us, so he's also lying to our face.
I hate to admit it, but I'm even starting to miss Sampo. Oh, hold up. I must be losing my mind. Nope. I'll take the Xianzhou over that blue-haired boar any day.
The fact that the game's mentioning Sampo specifically makes me concerned that he's gonna show up. Like, we already know that he's more than he appears to be because of the cutscene where he both broke the fourth wall and confirmed that he's most likely part of the Masked Fools. But the fact that the game is like, hey, remember this character from the planet we've already left, when they haven't really mentioned any of the other characters except for Herta, which is important to like a piece of lore, makes me think Sampo's gonna show up soon.
We've gone from being chased through every street in Belobog to waiting on every corner in the Xianzhou.
Which I wouldn't mind.
Chasing and waiting. Maybe that's what life's all about. Are you wondering if the Xianzhou is my homeworld?
I mean, it's a good question to ask.
No, I'm not getting any flashbacks. Please, do I look Xianzhou-ish to you? You must be thinking of Dan Heng.
We have already confirmed, though, that Dan Heng's from here. Yes, but I do love the aesthetics of this Xianzhou.
Good idea. Oh, wait a minute. Clear my head of what?
Alright. Tusk's Pure Wraps. Song Lotus Cakes. Come get them while they're hot. Greetings, would you like some cheap but delicious low-fu snacks? Usually in the side quests, I end up needing, like, food from the local food stall, so I'll just get one of each so that when I inevitably have to do side quests, I don't want to go there. I'll have the food in my bag instead of having to go get it later. Okay.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
Isn't the person right under it look like they're... Well, maybe they're not waiting. It looks like a fight's happening. Ooh, or there may be the soldiers recovering from the fight. Ooh, another shop. Why is what? Child, you are doing a great job, apparently. This is a bookstore. If you want to read or pick out a book, just go in and browse around. Call me when you want to pay. You recommend anything? I don't really read that much, so I can't really recommend anything. Well, the front of the shop is where we keep our bestsellers. That's gotta be a reason why they're bestsellers. Why not start there? Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff is a record of wondrous exoplanets by a Foxian explorer. Oh, you're from an exoplanet anyway. In that case, hang on, let me think. How about this one? Otherworldly Delights. It's a collection of short supernatural stories written by the boss here. I'm a relative of the owner. He likes listening to other people's conversations, saying that it's good inspiration as an author. You may have seen him over in the Starskiff Haven. He does storytelling in some tea house called the Sleepless Earl, or other, calling himself something like Mr. Xian. Have you seen storytellers on other planets? When you put it like that, I can tell you've probably already seen it before. All I know is storytelling is a traditional form of performative art. I don't know much else, but perhaps the boss is using his gig as a storyteller to hang out in a tea house and hear all kinds of supernatural and weird tales. How I wish he could pay a little more attention to the bookstore business. Ah, well, have you got any books that you'd like to buy? All of them. As many as I can afford. Too bad there's not just a buy all button. That would be useful. I have more than enough coin for it. Glued to books. Oh yeah, we got another accomplishment earlier. These are not books, these are scrolls. We want to get technical with definitions. Alright, what goes around comes around. No rogue shall escape capture. Successfully capture the stellaron hunter Kafka. Collect 30 readable items from the Xianzhou Lofu. Nine out of 34.
Can someone explain? What am I looking at exactly?
Oh my gosh, I've seen photos of this thing and everybody being like, Scaramouche! Hello. Could you please move over a tad? Because I am a sunbathing mushroom, but you've blocked off the light. But you also think mushrooms shouldn't sunbathe. Oh, I'm so sad. That's alright. Nobody cares about how a mushroom feels. People say I'm an artisan commissioned civil maintenance unit type 4, but I'm a mushroom. Oh, now I feel even sadder. I'll tell you everything I know, even though I'm just a mushroom. Because I'm a failure of a mushroom. Do you also think mushrooms shouldn't fail? I'm used to it. Actually, I used to have a master. He was a skilled craftsman at the Artisan Commission. My master wants me to help him write poetry. I said, but I am just a mushroom. What is poetry? I don't understand the first thing about it, because I am a mushroom. Oh, I'm so sad. May your path be filled with many mushrooms. Bye. Considering I have a mushroom set as like a profile image on one of my social media, I also hope that my path is full of mushrooms.
hope there's no security problem around here.
I really enjoyed the design of the characters in the background. Oh, the game just did like a weird zoom and refocus, being like, nope, you can't go into that area. I still have not unlocked the shop where I can use the area-specific coins.
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Oh, he's becoming Marowstruck.
Everybody stay back!
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Oh, look at this itty bitty child. They're so cute. I love their dragon features. I hope if Zhongli ever gets a 5-star skin, it will be something like, I think that was Bailu, right? I hope it looks something similar to that.
Forged in ice, never falters!
Show no mercy.
Trying to avoid the cutscene as I wandered around, but apparently got too close.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
I love that. Assertive sedation.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
I'm gonna need to see some qualifications. I have no ability to say that.
From, little one? Is your dad around?
Considering I'm like 15 days old.
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
How does that work the first time, right? So if you reincarnate constantly and retain your memories from your first reincarnation, what about the first time you existed? How did you spawn in? How did you learn to do anything the first time around?
I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Also, from what I've seen of like leaks, this is what Dan Heng looks like in his 5-star form with the horns and the tail. So does that mean he's of this race, the Vidya something?
Balabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
I don't think that's a child.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't
go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
That's a good discount. Why can I not be thankful? I live in America. Any discount is welcome with open arms. Our medical system sucks. She's charging us for material prices.
Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patience to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
But isn't that what Danheng is? But then again, in this far in the game, you wouldn't really know that because this part was released prior to leaks about what his 5-star form looks like. Alright, 3 more. And we haven't explored in that area yet. Oh, I can just barely hear a treasure chest. Where is it? There it is. Can't go in there. It does that weird zoom and retreat thing. Probably go there later. Tiger boxing gym coach. Alright, 2 more treasure chests, and we will have all the treasure chests in this area. There we go. We got a space anchor. Oh, the background music just shifted to something scary. Okay. Danshu. Usually in more Asian cultures, the first name or the last name, the family name will come first. So I wonder if there's any possible relationship to Danheng.
On the eastern horizon, the arbor stands tall, the candle dragon down below. One day I'll see that view for myself. Hello! Are you here for a bit of exalting sanctum scenery too? I've heard there are serious incidents unfolding on the Luofu. Communication with the Divination Commission's delve has been severed. For your own safety, I'd suggest you remain here. If you do have an important reason to go, then please be extra careful. I'm just a doctor. There's not much I can do to assist you. These are medicinal pellets that the Alchemy Commission hands out to field doctors. You might find them useful in an emergency. Take them.
Oh, I've forgotten to talk to people as I passed them. I was just, anytime there was listening, I would do it, but I forgot to talk to people I could. We'll do that at a later point.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Was that a treasure chest I just heard? I'm getting farther away from it, but I think I heard like the crackling. I think it's supposed to be like a sparkling noise, but it's the same vending machine I've seen everywhere else. Yep. All these vending machines, they have exactly 10 total waters. Are you finally the person who I can buy things from? Why didn't he come by today? Maybe he's been transferred to another jurisdiction. Who are you waiting for? An orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. We never should have even met, but for an ill-fated moment that brought us together. Don't get the wrong idea. We don't have anything strange going on between us. I haven't had a chance to see him for a long time, and I can't help but feel a little bit lonely. Without him, my career, my entire future feels empty. Why do all the shopkeepers have these weird clandestine moments where they meet someone and they're just like, without them, I feel absolutely like life has no meaning. I swear the other shopkeeper had this exact same issue. If things keep on like this, what's the point of me showing up to work again? But then again, if I don't show up, I'll cut off from him entirely, and I'm afraid I'll never get the chance to see him again. Well, we ship it. I'm so anxious.
Look, no. Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
Oh, he also
Look
doesn't
no
sell the thing
further.
I'm looking for. This is still not the shop. Goodness, where is the shop I am looking for? Is it not in this area either? Or does it only spawn in once I get through a certain number of quests? Oh, I can hear the treasure chest. You're just seeing you makes my head ache. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, don't blame me for being so blunt. I'm a healer and your symptoms are clear as day. My initial diagnosis is that your time is quickly running out. Probably, I am a bomb waiting to explode. This isn't the hubris of yet another long life species, but even by short life species standards, you've already got one foot in the grave. I am a bomb waiting to explode, so that is understandable. It really is that serious. You should trust me. However, I've also got some good news to tell you. You're lucky to have met me because it's not too late. You can still have a long life. 100, 200, even 1,000 years. There is hope for you. It sounds like a slimy salesperson selling snake oil, but continue. You just have to make a purchase of longevity supplements from Nutrient Treasures and you can live forever, just like us Xianzhou people. Can I report this man? Jing Yuan, I have someone that I need to report. Everyone who uses this loves it. What do you say? Want to learn more? Resurrection pellet. It cure all diseases, but it's actually hawthorn pills. It's really delicious though. I'll buy some. They might come in candy for a quest. That's still— oh, treasure box. That is still not the merchant place that I'm looking for.
Come on, draw already.
But that's all the treasure chests, and I think I've been to every single shop. So we'll get back to the main quest, I say, as if I'm not gonna stop if I'd only have 10 minutes left, but we'll at least get through a little bit of the main quest. Stroll around the St. Plaza. I'm looking for a messenger sent by, Hushun. Okay, let's talk to people then.
The best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the Alchemy Commission has disappeared, and we're in the field without the right medicine or supplies. Besides, we have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara-struck? Why don't you take another look? It goes on like this. The judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this mess.
Hurry! Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so few of you here?
Do you mean out in full force?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
Why are you all being so rude to your doctors? This is not how you get things done. Alright, so none of you have been the person I'm looking for.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge.
This, like, bell that's ringing in the background is very concerning because it definitely sounds like a doom toll.
Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there.
Maybe it's the stellaron, like the stellaron's taking root in the Divination Commission's area, maybe?
Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Okay, that was one person we needed to talk to.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can...
Speaking of which, that's saying if it rains, it pours. Does it rain here? Like... everything on this ship is artificially made. Do they have weather on this planet ship?
Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Lawfu. And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Lawfu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
You are very open about your illegal dealings
Excuse
you're
me,
currently
fella.
doing.
Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. You don't remember? You dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. I saw it all. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Are we about to be dragged into politics? I feel like we are. Oh, we can finally text Dan Heng. Dan Heng! Something happened just now. I just arrived at the Xian show. Are you alright? Why are you on this planet? You said you couldn't be there. What are you doing on the Xian show? Is the Express okay? What happened? I'll pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm at the Cloud Forward with the Cloud Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the Express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. What is this? I've never seen this before. Suddenly, our connection with Dan Heng is restored. After some simple pleasantries, you impatiently asked him about his adventure. That wording makes me very suspicious. Suddenly, our connection is restored? No way. Silverwolf is 100% behind this. No doubt. 100% believe in that. We will do that. I'm gonna write it down because otherwise I might forget, but we'll do that first thing the next time I stream, which will be next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we will do that first thing. By that time, the new patch will be out. And I will get to see if Blade would be of any interest to me, because I think he's the first one that's going to be rutting. I'm like 87% sure of that, but I'm not 100% that he'll be the first banner. If not, you will see me desperately trying to pull for Dan Heng, 5-star Dan Heng. But yeah, so we will get on that the next time. Oh man, look how much XP I have. I'll probably instantly go to 60, I'm sure. And in the meantime, I will continue like leveling up my characters, so that I have a good team. But yeah, I don't think there's much else. Oh, I could show you where I am in the, because we've done good with exploring and whatnot. I can show you where I am in the, whatever it's called, the Forgotten Mirror area. Why are you always crying every single time I come onto the... I swear, he is having a hard time every time we get here. But yeah. Forgotten Hall, here it is. So currently, ooh, let's not accidentally start one. So currently I am on 11, because that book says I need to clear 12. I usually like to wait until I fully 3-star an area before I go on to the next one. So I'm waiting until I can 3-star 11 before I try out 12. But we currently are on 11. We have 3-starred all of the ones leading up to 11. And then you can see I need to unlock these, and then I think there's like a level after. Once you unlock these, they're like purple. I've seen them around. But this is currently where I am in the Forgotten Hall, because I don't do these on stream because it's just battling. But yeah, that's where we are here. And then I've heard there are going to be new relics, including relics that might be better for Dan Heng than his current set, that'll come out in the new area. But, so that's where I am. I don't think there's really much else to show you. And so, let's see. We followed after Kafka. We fought her. She seems to just be waiting for Fu Xuan. And so Fu Xuan took her away. And I imagine there are one of two ways. Either this is just a big show to bait out Dan Heng to come back to the Xian show for some reason, to get him off the Astral Express. Because when he was talking to Himiko, she raised that flag of like, oh, you'll come back to the Express, right? And then all he gave was a nod. He didn't actually say anything. Or she needs something that's specifically in the divination corridor or commission, that there's something specifically there she needs to do. And considering the fact that they were talking about how the divination area is talking about branches or roots, potentially the stellaron could be in the divination area, or something else is going wrong there. So we'll get to continue the quest next Friday. Reminder for everyone who has the Hoyo app or whatever, currently, as of this live stream, not when this goes up on YouTube, but as of the live stream, there's a web event that's essentially Flappy Bird, but with the characters from the Express. And the more you do on Flappy Bird, the more tickets you get, which you can put into drawings to get some expensive items, like I think a PS5 is one of the items. I think there was like a mat or a poster or something with the Express characters is another thing you could get. So just if you have the time and you want to play a little Flappy Bird, maybe get some tickets so you can enter into it. And that's about it. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely week that's coming up. Or it's already begun if you're a day ahead and it's Monday for you. But yeah, so I hope either the rest of your weekend's great and that your week is good and that you get anything and everything you want accomplished, done successfully and well. Oh look, Asta's aboard. So thank you very much for watching, and Hook's here too. And goodbye.